What's up, guys? It's Frank here with the Grand Finals of Discovery Cup number 3. We've got an IvI for our Grand Finals. We've got Norbashbash, our blue Infernal, and DouDouuu as our red Infernal. And it looks like we're starting off here with a vault opener from DouDouuu. My inner 6-year-old is giggling every time I say the word DouDouuu. So I'll stop. Frank's going to be mature, and it's going to be a serious stream. We're going to have a serious video with serious analysis. Alright. And then we're slowing back down. So, Vault, Conclave, as the pronunciation goes. And what's going to come out here first? It looks like... Okay, no production structures in the main for Nor. And so, yeah, we're not going to be seeing any units coming out just yet to help take that health camp. Double Brute coming out over here for DouDouuu. Oh, but no effigy is interesting. I don't know how I feel about that. Oh, and Norbashbash starts with 1 point on the map, and this is going to be a best of 7, I believe. Okay. But it looks like DouDouuu is recovering. His Brute is recovering just fine. There we go. Getting some of that white health as well would be really nice. So he's definitely got the army advantage for now. Health camp also dropping down for Bashbash. Bashbash and DouDouuu sounds like some Flintstones main character names. There's Bam Bam. Yeah. Anyway, so a third is dropped over here for Bashbash, which I kind of like. It's not very often that your opponent will. I mean, the first couple of skirmishes always happen like up and down this main, like between the eyeballs basically of the map. Oh. And what do we have coming on for upgrades? Nothing yet. The Ritual Chamber's not even done yet for Bashbash. Man, that Shadow Demon felt like it took forever for that Shadow Demon to go down. Meanwhile, Duke taking down their own vision camp. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Lone Fiend for Bashbash coming on forward, looking for, I don't know, random stuff, I guess. Actually, you know what the IvI also provides? IvI provides a really interesting opportunity for, finds the third here for DouDouuu, and he's going to start attacking it. DouDouuu needs to rush all the way back because a Lone Fiend, like, if you leave him alone long enough, they will start, like, they'll do a significant amount of damage. No, but that imp is going to live. There we go. Even contributes to the fight a little bit. Alright, the armies are finally going to converge here on the, oh no, just stay here. Just stay here. Don't let your opponent take that vision camp. No, it's yours. I wouldn't hate it if some of those brutes, like, either got this cabbage or went back to the health camp and recovered a little bit. Just not being able to recover core health quickly as Infernal is so painful. So being able to get that back is pretty nice. Alright, one brute splits and is going to go back up north, I guess. Oh, but there's a Shroud Stone. Ooh, a Shroud Stone in between the Shrine and the Therium, though. That'll come to haunt him later. If the game goes that long, that is. Alright, and it looks like DouDouuu's going to go for his Therium camp. And what gets scattered around? Yeah, it looks like one of the fiends got tagged by that Shroud Stone. Comes back, is like, alright, I want to fight with you guys. I don't want to get sent on Shroud Stone detail. No, but what I was saying earlier is that in Infernal, if you load up a Harbinger with an imp each, like, no one's ever going to scout the top of these island bases. It might be worth it to have, like, a base that a ground army can't get to. Now, of course, you could always do a drop onto that, onto those island bases and kind of wipe it out pretty trivially. But at the same time, like, that's how you just take it back. Like, no one wants to park army up there and have it be unusable in big fights. Yeah. Alright, Norbashbash going for his own Illuminite camp here. Both players just kind of getting all their eco set up, getting their production set up. Yeah, Norbashbash getting Reaper's Rush online here pretty soon. And the Hellforge and Ritual Chamber for DouDouuu are both pretty quiet. I wonder if that means... Okay, DouDouuu does have Plague Axes done for his Gaunts, but oh no, looks like his force just got sandwiched here, and Norbashbash saying, no, you're locked in here with me. Oh, these Gaunts are going to try and get a whole lot of imp damage done, and I think it's going to work. Yeah, look at these imps falling one after the other, all turning into fiends. Fiends aren't going to be able to do much, I'm afraid, though, against these Magmadons. They're just basically going to melt in front of all of them. The Superstone does go down for Norbashbash, but it looks like he's going to be able to successfully hold. Yeah, now Magmadons stomping into Magmadons. Not hard to figure out who's going to win that one, but again, the more fiends that run forward and start taking that AoE damage, the more just going to fall. Like I don't know, stuff that falls. Oh no, this Felhog can't make up its mind about which effigy it wants to attack. There we go. Now they're getting into it. Good boy. Okay. Alright, Shroudstone's going to start doing a bit of damage. It actually does manage to take out oh, there's one brood anyway. Oh no, and then the imps are going to escape. Nice Nightfall infestation. These Gaunts should be able to clean up quite nicely. No, but not sending a Magmadon over here to their escape route so they can stomp and get all the damage done after they get infested, and turning them, every single one of those imps into a fiend would have been so nice. I think planning for an imp escape route, or honestly any worker escape route as you attack, is huge if you have Magmadons. And if you're an Infernal, you should always have Magmadons, because it's either that or Weavers that serve as kind of like your frontline tanks. Superstone goes down for DouDouuu, and he is going to... Wow, it kills off the Magmadon. Yeah, he wants no part of that anymore. Decides to leave, and yeah. I like it, but we don't see an effective third coming up from DouDouuu here yet. Yeah, it looks like Norbashbash just parked a fiend right over here. What will be DouDouu's third, but looks like he wants to close the gap again with his opponent and start doing Magmadon versus Magmadon fights. Yeah, a lot of heavy versus a lot of heavy. Trying to cycle back his more injured Magmadons. Yeah, this is Magmadons killing Magmadons. It's a slow process. Oh, and one of these Gaunts back here dancing around. Yeah, I think Bashbash's Magmadons needed to do more damage to other heavy units, just because, like, look at the bonus. They get plus 20 bonus to against heavy armored units. So missing out on that by attacking like 1Z, 2Z Gaunts and Fiends and stuff like that is less than efficient. Back to reality. Oh, there goes gravity. So it looks like this is really interesting production placement. I don't know what the thought is behind this Sim City. Like, the imps still have a good way to escape in either direction. Maybe it just like takes longer if you're going to do a ring around the rosy for your opponents to attack the imps. I don't know. But so much production hugging this natural is a bit odd to me, to be honest. And it looks like DouDouu's going to be going for the siege camp. I actually love this. I just wish we saw, like, players putting down an FD right here. Like, look, this is all damage that could be, like, at least mildly mitigated by having an effigy down. But that Magmadon almost got completely squished by the Skull Squisher, which is by far my favorite name for a creep camp in any RTS so far. Alright, there we go. Heals up a little bit, but dude, I'm telling you, regenerating white health is so good, especially from Magmadons. Woo! These Gaunts taking that AoE damage, that's pretty rough. But will DouDouuu Starts stomping his way through the trees. There we go. Stomps his way through the trees. Gets right in the face of these Hellborns. He's like, come here, you spidery nerds. We're going to crush you into the ground. Stomp them like my grandma's chancla used to stomp roaches back in Miami. The Hellborn of DouDouuu coming on forward, doing great damage as well, but they also need to be focusing down the heavier units. There we go. Norbashbash getting hit with the that Nightfall infestation, so it really slowed down these Magadons. But now it's Norbashbash's turn to be like, you know what? All these Gaunt Axes just barely tickle me, so I'm gonna keep on coming on forward with the Magadons. But yeah, the Hellborn have a rebuttal. They say, nice try, but we got a buff recently, and the buff gives us bonus to heavy. So the role of the Hellborn has really changed quite a bit from its first inception. Because at first it could only attack ground units, and then the Infernals were like, well, we don't really have a good anti-air that isn't just like the Skybane Link, which is a Shadow Flyer. So then it's like, okay, we'll let the Hellborn attack air, and it's kind of scary because like AOE air attacks are pretty good. And then it was like, you know what, the Hellborn might be a little bit too strong in that regard, so we'll make it only do 25 damage unless it's against structures. There's the GG from DouDouuu. Norbashbash, who already started with a point on the board, goes up 2-0 in this best of 7. GG's got, ooh, and the Dragon's out too. GG's, guys. All right, game 2, DouDouuu versus Norbashbash, GrandFinals, best of 7. Yeah, GrandFinals for the Discovery Cup. I always get the name wrong for this tournament for some reason. Alright, and it looks like we're going to go Shrine first, followed up by Vault Conclave for Norbashbash. This is interesting. I don't think I've seen this one before. Definitely not on ladder, but I know that people are awake for different times of stuff. So catching what's popular in different regions of the world is it's nice. It's nice to see like the different evolutions, and then hopefully when we get enough players to come to bigger tournaments, just kind of seeing how like these weird play styles clash together. It should be interesting. Okay, so what's going on back home? Looks like DouDouuu went for a vault first, and a farm right next to that just to protect the precious little pathetic imps and their long floppy ears that each have a gold earring. Where do demons even get gold earrings from? Like, where do they go to get their piercings? Inside thoughts, Frank. Those are inside thoughts. Alright, so it looks like Norbashbash is going to come on up to the health camp, and should be easy peasy, lemon squeezy, but where's the effigy? Where's the effigy, Carl? Oh no, wasted skull. That's unfortunate. Yeah, I think that could have been a lot of health saved, maybe. A couple of workers here. What's this one going to be? Another vault. Another chamber. Or, oh, it's the ritual chamber. And it looks like, yeah, both Infernal players have their third out already. Ooh, man. DouDouuu going for tier 2 already. Which is nice to see. I think he who gets tier 2 units out in an IvI first is more tier 2, more better, as Abraham Lincoln once said. Oh no, this Gaunt. Look, and you can even extend the shroud into your fighting force. Oh no, but the Gaunt does go down for Norbashbash. It's a shame, but they're all evened up on the camps now, which is kind of cool. You know what I've also noticed is that people always build their third in the triangle, and never in the center. And the center usually goes unscouted for quite a long time. But I think the vision is just enough such that... Okay, so if you do decide to build your third in the center, the vision camp for your opponent will probably catch like this edge, and it'll probably catch the workers mining from that edge of the Luminite rock. So you can safely mine off of this Therium and that Luminite if you are DouDouuu. But I think that if you try to mine this Therium and that Luminite, you'd probably get scouted. Alright, 2 imps better than 1 imp. Are they gonna kill it? Yep. Looks like control of that camp is going to go back to DouDouuu as Norbashbash is going for, well, let's have a look. Ritual Chamber. Okay, the Hellforge is going for Soul Forge? Soul Forge Ascendance, yeah. Alright. Building stuff. We know you like to build stuff. In an RTS, it's part of the core gameplay to build stuff. I bet you guys didn't know I could sing like that, did you? Now you know. Alright, so we've got a couple of mags out, and I don't think I've seen a single... Okay, no, yeah, Norbashbash does have a greater shrine out. I don't think I see any tier 2 units, though. No, it's still all just Gaunt Brute. I don't know if how I feel about that. Single Gaunt, ground attack is also 10 damage, okay. Isn't that the same? 8 plus 2 versus light is, and attack speed 1.3 is the same thing as a Vector, I'm pretty sure. The difference is that the Gaunt has far less health. And range of 5, so but it still outranges a Vector. That's really interesting. Because I'm pretty sure Vectors just absolutely give Gaunts the smoke. Oh, thank you, Rusty. No, as much as I would love to launch my freestyle rapper career by singing Stormgate tracks, I think that that'll have to remain a dream for now. Oh no, the Harbinger flies right over that fiend. I wonder if he saw it though. And this is gonna be, it looks like 2 mags, right? Yeah, 2 mags. Oh no. Okay, I guess he didn't see it. He's not reacting to it at all. But is the Harbinger coming down to this one? Actually, that's not a bad idea. Stop, stop, stop! Oh, the instant evacuation. I love it. I love it. Doesn't get much done, though. And decides to teleport home. I keep on forgetting that Harbingers can teleport like that. Falhog's coming on forward to defend their turf. They're like, oh, is that the mailman? Wolf, wolf, wolf. Actually, I don't know what... I was assuming that Felhogs barked, but it occurs to me now that maybe they don't bark. More frank thoughts at 11. Okay, it looks like Norbashbash. Actually, the supplies are dead even. But looks like DouDouuu's got a little bit of a head start on the eco. Just barely, though. Like, not by a whole lot. But yeah, the supplies have stayed relatively equal. Oh, no. DouDouuu's supply blocked. No, DouDouuu, no! You know what the trick to not being supply blocked is? Go take a fight and then build stuff. So that way, like, your supply block doesn't matter as much. But that only works if you guys have, if the 2 players have similar supply counts. Now, how does DouDouuu have that extra 1? Norbashbash doesn't. Like one of them. Probably from a fiend. Never mind. No, wait. That wouldn't affect the. That wouldn't affect this though. It wouldn't affect the denominator. I don't know. I'm too absorbed in the replay to go for that one. Okay, Norbashbash coming through with a lot of Magmadons. I don't see any Hellborn yet. There we go. There's the first Hellborn. You know what? I wonder if Molten Touch is going to start getting... No, there's no other shrine yet. Another Hellforge. What do you want to... What? You're not using your first Hellforge. Stompy's going down here by DouDouuu. He's going to check and see what's going on in the middle. Looks like nothing. And, yeah, looks like they just want to keep on... circling each other, I guess. They're like the 2 dogs to the dog park that are... Well, never mind. Back down to the mission camp. Yeah. Shadow Demons fall. Not a big deal. Ooh, I do like that Did they start these at the same time too? No, they didn't. Norbashbash already has his finished, but not for long. DouDouu's gonna show up and say, "Nice base nerd. It'd be a real shame if someone just nuked it with Magmadons and Hellborn." Yeah, I think the pathing is a little bit imperfect right now, so you almost need to get a good wraparound on the shrine before you start attacking it. These imps are gonna start mining. Kind of? Oh no! No! The Harbinger with 2 Magmadons inside of it falls. Not the way to start a fight, but looks like DouDouu's Magmadons are gonna get. They're gonna start attacking the Hellborn here, but the Hellborn are lightly armored, so the Magmadons aren't gonna be getting that bonus damage done. Everything on the left side of the fight's going down though. Norbashbash his gaunts are just getting a fantastic concave. DouDouuu comes on forward with the Stomping Magmadon to get great surface area against the gaunts, but it doesn't look like it's gonna do enough. And DouDouu's going to have to retreat with so many gaunts. Does he want to turn and fight these fiends? Kind of. Gets rid of most of the fiends, so he doesn't have to worry so much about getting caught by everything else. But looks like Norbashbash wants to. Oh. Looks like Norbashbash wanted to come up here and harass this base because he knew DouDouuu was going to retreat around the bend. I also don't know how I feel about it. Like, I would imagine that like throwing down an effigy right here so that your friendly shroud as Norbashbash like stops at the ramp, and then also these curved ramps. That's something else I don't remember seeing much in StarCraft 2. Was like curved ramps where you could have like technically you could have defender's advantage by having like a better concave when you're on the high ground. Stone goes down, but it's instantly nuked. Woo! Stompy boys coming on forward saying, "Hey, what's up, Hellborn? I know you do bonus to heavy now, but it's time we get acquainted." They do get acquainted, and DouDouu's Magmadons get acquainted with their deaths. It's only 3 Hellborn, a bunch of gaunts left over for DouDouuu as the fish starts to go belly up, starts circling in the toilet bowl. He's gonna slowly get pushed back into his own main. So much AoE going down here at the natural of DouDouuu. All these imps getting infested and falling, turning into fiends, and I think we're going to be seeing GG here shortly. There it is, GG from DouDouuu. Wait, oh no, it was Norbashbash that won the previous game. I apologize. Nope, that's on me. So Norbashbash goes up 3-0. Okay, 3-0 in the best of 7. So sorry, guys. GG's, Norbashbash and DouDouuu on to game 3. Yes, 3. Alright guys, game 3 here between DouDouuu and Norbashbash. Norbashbash opening up once again with an expansion and a clown cave and a vault right next to it. I actually really like this just because most games, I feel, are decided by the success or the failure of the natural. If the natural goes down, that tends to be kind of it, just because the main mine's out first, and like all the tech is in the main, or it tends to be rather. Why is that? I don't know. I wish I had an explanation for you, but that's just the way that it is. Some things will never change, in the words of poet philosopher Tupac. But yeah. Back over here on DouDouu's side of the map. Whoa. Not going for his health camp first. Going for a rush, maybe? Brute rush? No. No, that's in Popsicle. Or is he going to steal the speed camp? It'd be a cheeky speed camp steal. Yeah, here we go. And I bet you he's not even going to throw down an effigy for the regen, even though he needs it. Yeah, not throwing down an effigy for the regen, I think is not the best idea. Oh, these brutes taking every single telegraph attack. Okay. Does manage to get out with both brutes and 2 fiends, so it's not terror bad. And everything's going to rotate back on up to the health camp. Please wait for your... Okay, he's got a full health brute there. I guess he could start it if he wants to, but... Again, not throwing down an effigy is just so strange to me. Like, I know that you want to be like as efficient as possible and save up Animus to get your dragon sooner, but I haven't seen a single Infernal that's like so hyper focused on their Animus that they can't afford to drop an effigy for these early camps, especially given the benefits that they provide. It's, I don't know. I would rather have the camp sooner and have it regenerate sooner, so you can start like farming it more consistently than, you know, not having that 5 or 10 animus, depending on whether or not you want that FG to be permanent or not. Whoa, there we go. Fiend finds this natural, but this natural is going to be up way later than Norbashbash. Is Norbashbash already having, yeah, 3 workers on that Luminite mine. A couple of fiends coming on over to say, hey, ski-daddle. We don't like the red fiends. We only like the blue fiends around these parts. Partner? Yeah, AVI, I'll respond to you after this game, but, yeah. We'll talk after this game. Okay, we already see Magadon out for DouDouuu. And he's looking pretty good. That's a good looking DouDouuu right there. He's got his Stompy Boy out. I don't think, you know what, let's keep an eye on how sophisticated this DouDouuu is going to be. We don't see a Health Forge out yet, so that means no stun stomps for the time being. And it looks like Norbashbash has the higher volume of units, but not necessarily the higher quality. Oh no! You have to stay there. You have to stay there. I see this with a lot of the high level players. They'll stop attacking a structure before it's dead. They'll like leave a camp before it's fully captured. It's like they're trying to anticipate it too much. They're getting a little bit too fancy with it. Yeah, making sure that you're like completely following through is well worth it. All right, another FG going down. I do like seeing Shroud Highways going down ramps. Defensive effigy is really good, and I think it's interesting how effigy works, that it can't go up ramps because it's well, Tim Campbell said it's supposed to function, it's supposed to move the same way fog moves, like, you know, like the mist in real life. So it won't go up a ramp, but it'll go down a ramp, which is cool because if you have an infernal player that's attacking you, that means that even if they throw an effigy down at the bottom of your ramp that you're trying to defend, it means that their shroud will never like go up that ramp. Oh no, a bunch of stops coming on forward here from DouDouuu. DouDouuu getting fantastic surface area here. Oh, but who's gonna win? Who's gonna win the battle of the stomps? The Gaunts are over here. I hope they're not focusing the Okay, oh no, but a Superstone goes down for Norbashbash. Norbashbash gonna be able to chase away the rest of DouDouu's army. Yeah, it looks like DouDouuu is suddenly much smaller on the map. Yeah, he's gonna have to go all the way home. There's no way he doesn't get kicked off of this vision camp. This is a really interesting, that was an interesting spot for Norbashbash to like just stop moving. He knows he's got his opponent on the retreat, so why just like, and that his opponent can see him on the low ground because the vision camp's right there. So why? You're just giving your opponent free information, I guess. Which, I mean, in the heat of things, when you've got a million other things going on, not the most important thing to keep in mind, but you know, it's something to keep in mind. All right, where is the Hellforge? There we go. This Hellforge, Soulforge is coming online. Do we see a Hellforge from DouDouuu though? There it is. Are they already done? Nope, stun stomps aren't even started. Okay, but the Gaunts are fully upgraded, which is nice. There we go. Now stun stomps start for DouDouuu. He's going to be a stunny stompy boy here pretty soon. Stump stomps have already been finished for Norbashbash. So at this point, it's just DouDouuu playing catch up. And let's look at this army comp. It's oops all Gaunts, but with a Hexen, a Hellborn, and 3 Magmadons. It sounds like the setup to a joke, but it's not. Yeah, this is still researching. This is a really interesting building animation too. Like there's these little glyphs, these little bellows, and then I don't know what this. Oh, you know what? I'll bet you there's supposed to be something that comes out of the toothy treasure chest, the mimic chest, and it like throws something up, and then like liquid pours onto each of these molds, and that's how it's supposed to work. That's a really cool model. Never really noticed it until now. Okay, moving on back to DouDouu's side of the map. Nothing terribly earth-shattering is happening around here. And neither of these players like to throw down an effigy before they take on the creep camps. Which I don't understand. There we go. Okay, now we're finally going to see the fight start. Please throw down an FG. Okay. DouDouu's going to throw down an FG and enjoy the benefits of having that regen. At least his gaunts on the low ground will, and the gaunts on the low ground getting a fantastic arc. But again, it looks like DouDouu's Magradons just aren't... They're outnumbered, basically, and they're getting hit on multiple sides by all the other Magradons. So once again, he's going to have to retreat, is DouDouuu. And he's got to keep that Hellborn safe. A couple of Magmadons coming on forward, but yeah, 2 Magmadons getting hit by 6 Magmadons does not a good fight make. The great, again, there's a great spread of gaunts here, but it's not going to be doing enough. These Magmadons are just so tanky. A Superstone goes down, an emergency Superstone goes down. I don't know if there's any other kind. But another Magmadon falls for Norbashbash, and he's suddenly running really low on Magmadons. I think these gaunts might be able to do it. The gaunts are turning one another into fiends. Oh no, but the Hellborn, the backline Hellborn from Norbashbash are ripping through these Shroud Stones. Yeah, last Shroud Stone for the third's gone down. Now, will the meat farms be able to spawn enough Fell Hogs to provide an actionable defense? DouDouuu coming on forward with his own Magmadon. Does get a good Nightfall infestation on all these Hellborn. But I think the DPS just isn't there. Well, I say that. Things are turning into fiends. Yeah, staying on Shroud would be a good idea. Yep. Like I said, the Fell Hogs were really the linchpin in this defense. They managed to eat enough shots and still stay standing. GG's Fell Hogs. We are the world. Oh, Molten Touch must have finished recently because now these gaunts are burning. And there's the GG from DouDouuu. He's just facing way too much. Yeah, 68 supply to 148. GG's. Norbashbash sweeps the grand finals 4-0. GG's, guys. And to the organizers of Discovery Cup number 3, thank you so much for putting this on. I had a great time with the Discovery Cup number 2. Same with number 3. I hope you guys keep doing these in the future. Later.